So today, I have been asked many questions surrounding my belief in entrepreneurship and private enterprise. This is because so many people have been affected by the government's directive for private schools, for large gatherings to be stopped until the coronavirus disease is brought under control. So many people who are doing their own businesses, who are running their own businesses, are losing out in the revenues that sustain their businesses. So many people say that, after all, that is why they believe in paid job. That is why they believe in government's paid job. Do they have a justification? It's a no, no, no. It's a no, no, no. They don't have any justification for believing that having government jobs that guarantees you monthly salary, no matter the circumstances, whether it is war, whether it is infectious disease era, whether it is during peacetime, you are being paid by government. In fact, why do I say they don't have any point? As business people, like I am, I have lots of investment in event management. I have thousands of chairs, canopies, and tables that I use to run my events. So because of this government directive, it means that from now until the government lifts the directive on public gatherings, I'm not going to make any revenue out of that. Yeah, that is it. But does it mean that I made a wrong decision in investing privately and not interested in government paid job? Certainly it's a no. Why do I say it's a no? It's a no because that is just one aspect. If you are running your own business and the directive is affecting it, it's just one area. In my blueprint to becoming financially independent, in the third step, I introduce my clients to legacy investments. And in those legacy investments, the solution, the businesses that one can invest in, so that whether it is during peace, whether it is during war, whether it is during infections, shutdowns, or lockouts, like what is happening with the coronavirus disease, you keep making money because of the kind of investments you have done. I mean, there are businesses which are already introduced to some of my clients, and which I am telling you in this video, that if you are somebody who is an entrepreneur, there are certain investments you need to do, which will keep giving you money, whether it is during peacetime, during coronavirus time, or during war time. And which are these businesses? There are 4 of them which are introduced to you in this video. One of them is real estates, investing in real estates, building single-room apartments or building apartments where there's a living area, where there's a bedroom area with toilet and bath, with kitchen, with a dining area, and a porch where the family can sit to get some fresh air. So if you build apartments at various places within where you are living, if you are not living in a village, where people will not need to rent any houses. So if you are living in a city, such as Tamale, Accra, Los Angeles, Lagos, New Delhi, wherever you are and watching this video, if it is a city, there is always going to be the need for people to rent apartments and live in. So in whatever city you are living in, where there is always going to be demand for people to hire houses. And remember, it's not everybody who can build his own house or buy his own house. There's always going to be the need for people to rent houses to live in with their families. There's always going to be the need for people to rent apartments and live in and work wherever they are doing their work. So there's a shutdown in Ghana where so many public gatherings have been limited to only 25 people. So not lots of activities are taking place, but people are always going to need a place to sleep. So if you have many apartments, some of my investment concerns are in building apartments and renting out. People are going to rent these apartments and live in. So whether the country is on shutdown, whether the country is working, you are always going to rake in some rental money from that side. Yeah. Another aspect of investment that you'll have to look out for, that will continuously give you revenue, is the food industry. I make reference again to my third step. When you want to become financially independent, legacy investment. Example of which is the food industry. So whether you are a farmer yourself, or you are somebody who owns warehouses, or you are somebody who processes the food, you are in good business. So if you are a farmer and you farm lots of crops or even spices, you stand a chance of making money all the time because people are always going to need food to eat. So when the country is on shutdown, people are going to be indoors, and even at the time they are going to need more food. So you are farming, or you buy whatever farmers produce, then you store it in warehouses. In Ghana and in some other countries, the farming seasons are two. Other countries that there is no well-developed irrigation system, the farming seasons are two. But in areas like the northern regions of Ghana, the farming season is one. So at the time that the farming season is ended, food crops become cheaper. So if you are a serious businessman where there are lots of food getting wasted, you buy lots of this food and you develop engineered warehouses where you store this food. Whether they are food crops or they are grains or they are spices, you store them there, and within a matter of months, and God forbid in situations like this, coronavirus infection 2019, you bring these foods out and sell, you are going to make lots of money. The best of this all is in the processing. Because when you farm crops, or you farm spices, or you buy food crops, or you buy spices, people are not going to be able to eat these foods raw. They'll need to process it before they consume. So in times of lockdowns and bans like this, if the foods you are selling are not processed, it becomes difficult for people to easily be able to use it because they're not able to move around. So when you process the food, if it is grains, process it into flour or into ways that people can easily prepare them. If there are spices, you put them into powder and other paste forms that people can easily use. It raises the market for these food products that you can sell and make money. So farming or buying food crops and processing them is the second best investment I introduced to you. Another related to farming is general processing and packaging of food. Cans, tins, bags, in whatever form that can be transported or that can be stored for many months. Or that can be eaten as soon as you open the pack, you eat. These kinds of businesses are ones that are going to stay for a very long time because people will always eat. But it's not in all times that people can go and set fire to cook fresh food to eat. You will need foods that are easily eatable, even when they are not prepared. So the canned foods, whether they are drinks, whether it's meat, whether it's fish, or in whatever form it is, people will keep needing it. So if you are in this industry, you can't make any losses. Temporal ones are there, but not in times like this. Times like this is going to be bumper for you. Related, the third investment that I encourage you to do if you are in your legacy state of business is to go into the pharmaceutical industry. Yes, all over the world, even before the outbreak of the coronavirus disease, there is always the need for medicine. There is always the need for pharmaceutical products, the best of which is food supplements. Food supplements are going to continue to be in dire need around the world. People like us, people like you, who are not always able to get time to eat balanced diet, will continuously need food supplements to be able to balance the minerals in your body. For this reason, I introduce you to the pharmaceutical industry as the third area for which, if you want to make sustainable income, that will give you legacy money. And for you to become financially independent, I introduce you to the pharmaceutical industry. It doesn't matter whichever level. And in the farming and the real estate that I introduced to you, it doesn't matter which level you are in. Whether you are at the down end, or whether you are in the distribution, or whether you are the owner, you are still in that industry. And you have the potential to make lots of money in there. The fourth I'm introducing to you is online businesses. Online tutorials, online tuition, online coaching, online everything. When we're in shutdown or lockdown situations like in this corona period, the best businesses that make lots of money are those that are transacted online. So, whatever skills you have or whatever service you render, whether it is banking or it is education, so schools that are private schools, as the shutdown is taking place, like the schools my kids attend, they now tend to suggesting online-based courses that they will be online to guide the kids at home to be able to take. Some of them, they give the online sites where parents like us will guide the kids to be able to learn. So that even though everybody is supposed not to go to school, but you still are able to be in business by learning a whole lot of things online. The online-based services, such as coaching that I do, wherever you are in the world, I can still coach you online or on phone to be able to deliver the transformation that I give to my clients. So whether we are on shutdown, whether we are on lockdown, whether we are directing not to be with more than 25 people, I am still in business and serving my clients. So I've introduced to you 4 investment areas that you can engage in, and which, whether it is whatever period in the world, whether it is peace, during peace, or whether it is during war, whether it is during Ebola, it is during SARS, or it is during coronavirus, you will continuously make money. I've mentioned one of them to be real estate. I've mentioned farming in the food processing sector. I've mentioned online-based services. Then I've mentioned pharmaceutical industry. If you are in these industries and you make a niche for yourself, you will continuously make money. Over the last few weeks, this channel, we have been telling you issues around self-awareness, passion, beliefs. I've gone out of the way to talk to you about this particular investments because so many people have been asking me questions related to my advice to them to engage in private entrepreneurship and not go out for a job. So if you are doing everything, including entrepreneurship, you need to do it and do it well. I recommend you do it based on your passion. But then, because it is the full-time thing that you do, you need to also invest in areas that will give you sustainable income whilst pursuing what your passion is. So thank you so much for watching to this end of the video. And I hope you watch the other videos that are showing on your screen. I also hope that you have subscribed to this channel. If you haven't done so, please punch the buttons down here. So every week, we now give you more than a video. If you watch over the last month, we've posted more than a video per week. So we are keeping to our promise of sharing with you transformational videos that shows you how you can make more money, how you can bring more happiness into your life, how you can bring more fulfillment into your life, and how you will die empty and but feeling fulfilled. Thank you so much, and see you in our next video. Thank you.